Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking my channel. My name is Ciara LaShawn. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Here on my channel, I talk a lot about my experience in my former MLM. I was a member of imacademy, which is a Forex trading MLM. I also talk about breastfeeding on my channel. I talk about motherhood. If you're interested in my experience in I have a lot of videos on that. You can actually go check out a playlist that I have where I talk a lot about my experience. It's called the Anti-MLM Mom. Check it out. Just a quick disclaimer, everything that I say on this video is in my opinion. I don't want you to go after anyone who's in an MLM. Don't go after imacademy. This is just my personal opinion. Well, I don't say don't go after imacademy, but not by force. But maybe if you've had a bad experience, make sure that you do report them and share that experience. But I am in no way saying that I am an expert. I am just somebody who has this experience and I'm talking about my crazy experience. So today I wanted to specifically take some time to react to some of my old MLM videos. It's so gross, y'all. It's so gross. It's so cringy, like this walk down memory lane. I'm not really ready for it. I haven't watched these videos. I just posted them. I posted them years ago, but I just decided to save them to my phone this morning. So I'm gonna go through them with you guys. It's like my first time looking at them because I haven't looked at them yet. I know it's gonna be some cringy stuff on here. So what I'll do is I'm watching some of my old videos and really debunking some of the lies that I shared, some of my own delusion that I had, and really in hopes of people who have gone through this to know that they're not the only people. They're not alone with the fact that they were completely brainwashed. You're not alone. I was there too. I was saying crazy stuff too, just like you. So I hope that this is healing for you. But then also, this is for people who may be considering joining an MLM, especially imacademy, but really any MLM, for you to really notice these red flags that I'll be pointing out. And I haven't even watched the video and I know it's some red flags. So let's get into it. Hey y'all, so I just decided to come on here really briefly to remind you to keep your head in the game. Even though it's Saturday, even though it's the weekend, relax, rest, have fun. I just spend a lot of time with my family. First of all, let's talk about the fact that it's the weekend, like I said, but I'm saying keep your head in the game. This kind of goes back to that video that I did on my channel about hustle culture. If you haven't seen it, I'll have it up here. I want you to watch it maybe after, so you could click it, add it to the tab, watch it after this video. But hustle culture is something that is huge in the imacademy culture. The fact that it's the weekend and I'm posting a video about staying motivated, and then I had like that encouraging word, and that is so deceptive because what I'm doing, and I didn't necessarily know that I was doing this, but now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, okay, Ciara, you were definitely trying to motivate people and encourage people, because if you can motivate and encourage people, they're gonna think, oh, she's really smart, she's a really good leader, I want to be a part of her team because she's very motivating. Because that's what's worked for me. If you watch my video about why I joined imacademy, obviously I wanted to learn how to trade, but it was also my leader. She was so attractive to me in her thought. She was a cool girl, she was a pretty girl, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. Like, I want to be a part of her inner circle. That's what I was trying to also portray and draw people to my business. Guess what? I'm back to work. I'm back to work, and I'm running. And so I just want to really encourage you that no matter what goals you have, listen, no matter what goals you have, the more work you put in today, the more sleep you'll get tomorrow. Don't forget that. And when I say sleep, I'm not talking about literally sleep, because I'm not sleeping anytime soon. I'm not sleeping tomorrow. But what I mean is, when I get to that goal that I'm trying to get, y'all, that's so sad. Like, and if you've been in an MLM, you know exactly where I'm coming from at this too. It's so crazy because it's like, oh no, I'm not talking about sleep because I'm not getting any sleep. Like, what? It's the weekend. You should be sleeping. Why aren't you asleep? And the crazy part about this is, y'all, I am in my parents' basement right now. I'm walking around trying to be this cool girl or whatever, but I'm literally in my parents' basement. They're at their old house. I'm in the basement trying to look like a boss, but I'm living at my parents' house, and I'm talking about not sleeping, and it's the weekend. Why would we tell people that this is financial freedom, we tell people that this is time freedom, but if it was really freedom and all that we say it is, I wouldn't have to work on the weekend. Why am I working on the weekend? Why am I posting on the weekend? Why am I telling other people that they shouldn't be enjoying their weekend, that they should be working, and I'm this powerful girl because I'm working on the weekend and I'm not gonna get any sleep? Work now so you can sleep later. And I don't mean physical sleep. What? I can rest, I can have fun, we can go out, we can chill. But I'm not there yet. We're not there yet. Are you there yet? Are you to that place where you want to be? Are you there yet? That's so toxic, y'all. Like, that causes depression. If you're like, I'm not there yet, I'm not there yet. If you're thinking about that, like, enjoy yourself. Take time to take care of yourself. Even right now in my own life, I'm still not there yet. Like, I never got there with that company. But even now that I'm out of that company, I'm not there yet, quote unquote. But I still take time to enjoy myself. Dante and I, we're in the process of purchasing a house. We have not reached that goal yet. But that doesn't mean that we're not gonna go out to a restaurant to have a dinner. You know, to just enjoy ourselves. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna do that every night and like splurge, or we're not gonna go buy ourselves a whole bunch of clothes, or we're not gonna go to Disney World, obviously, because we know we have goals and we're gonna focus on those goals. But yes, I'm gonna sleep. Yes, I'm going to do self-care. Of course, we're gonna be smart about saving our money, but at the same time, take care of yourself. If not, we still running. And we don't have time, listen, because I had to learn this. Let me pause this because the nails that I had on my hands there, and I'm trying to talk like a boss. I'm in my parents' basement one. I have on fake eyelashes that I got from a beauty supply store. I'm wearing nails off of Amazon. I'm actually still wearing nails off of Amazon, okay, y'all? But the fact of the matter is I'm such a big flex. I don't have time. And this is real, it's nothing personal. I don't have time to worry about the stuff the distractions, the stuff that might come and discourage you. Because to be honest, if you have distractions, if you have things that are discouraging you, that's expected. That's expected. Satan doesn't want you to win. What does Satan have to do with anything? Satan has nothing to do with this business. Honestly, God didn't want me to win in that business either, because it's taking money from people who are not going to be successful. I just did a video on my channel about how the statistics of success in the Forex market, 10%, only 10% of people make money consistently. 90% of people are not going to make anything at all. And that's a real statistic. 90% of people aren't going to make anything. So sit down. And I'm encouraging you today. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, we're resting. This is not encouraging. You're shaming people. You're shaming people for enjoying time with their family. You're shaming people for sleeping. This is not motivating. But that's what we would do. So like, I don't know if you've ever been on a training with a leader. It's just like this. Fake motivation. We call it motivation, but really we're beating people up and shaming them and guilting them for doing what normal people need to do. Self-care, enjoy life, spend time with your family. Why am I in my parents' basement on a Saturday afternoon shouting at people? That does not sound like an enjoyment of life. Mind you, yes, I'm in my parents' basement because I lived at their house. I lived at the house at the time of this video because I couldn't afford rent. I didn't have money. I didn't have a job. But don't get too distracted. Don't get too distracted. Keep running, because I'm working because I'm going to make sure that I can have the fun. I can live the life that I want to live. And it's not going to take me 60 years to retire. I'm retiring this year. It's not gonna take me that long. Okay, I'm retiring this year. That did not age well. That did not age well, girl, because we are not retired. I wish I could go back and tell her it's 2023 and we never retired. You should have gave up. You should have just left the company. You should have quit, because we are not retired. Maybe if you sold the way you were selling these packages, if you sold homes like in the real estate market, the way you were selling these packages, we may be retired, but we ain't retired. But I want y'all to know that this isn't something that I just told myself. This is what I was told by my leaders, and I was taught to believe that you will retire this year, that it can happen and that it will happen for you. And that's the sad thing, is that I actually believed it. It doesn't even make logical sense. You weren't gonna retire from being in the market, I tell you that, because 10% of people actually make money in the market. That wasn't gonna be how you were gonna be successful and retire. So apparently maybe you were gonna be successful and retire if you hit ranks. Maybe that's why your leaders told you that. But you hit ranks and you still didn't retire. So family, my biggest takeaway, what I wanna give you today, is to keep your head in the game. Keep your head in the game. It's Saturday, June 20th, 2020. Mid-year. I'm gonna treat this last part of the year like I knew that my life depended on it, right? I'm gonna treat it as if it was my last, and it could be, but I'm gonna do whatever I can, and I just encourage you to as well. Today, keep your head in the game. Forward. Keep your eyes forward. What was the point of that? I was just encouraging people, I guess. The goal is to get people so pumped that they're like, I want to join because you seem like a good leader. You seem like a good leader. You're motivating. You come on here, give me stuff that I can use in my personal life. I want to be a part of your group. The fake motivation, the motivation that has ulterior motives behind it, so icky. When I made this post, I say, you think I'm not tired? Sis is tired, but sis has goals. This is me. It's happening. It's happening. Just declaring it's happening. I'm still tripping over the fact that I thought I was gonna be a millionaire like that year, or I was gonna retire that year. Girl, I lost everything that year. That's what happened. I didn't retire. I can tell you that. This is Ciara speaking from the future. I did not retire. She did not retire. So lastly, I'm gonna look at some of these posts I made. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's Sunday now. It's Sunday. I'm excited for another week of trading, another week of withdrawals. Markets will be open soon. And here's the thing, I'm posting screenshots from the group chat. Just made my first withdrawal today. Time to buy some groceries with this and put some gas in the car. Y'all, this is real life. Haven't been to work in over 2 months. Haven't wanted for a thing because Forex, I'm shook. Tripled my account. Let's be honest, you really don't want to miss out on this. So I did what we call attraction marketing, and that's really what we teach others to do. When I was in IM, we taught people to do attraction marketing. Make yourself so attractive physically, mentally, spiritually. You want to appear attractive for other people successfully. We want people to think that you're successful, and that attracts customers. That way you don't have to be scammy and like sliding into people's DMs, because I used to think that was so scammy. So I was like, I'm not gonna be that girl that's sliding people's DMs. But what you do is you attract so heavy, even if it means lying, so that more people will want to join the business. What's crazy about these posts, and what I want to point out, is that first of all, I have a dollar bill, $5,000 bill there, insinuating that we're making a lot of money. That is an income claim. We weren't even allowed to do that. So they say you're not supposed to do that, but all the top leaders did it. Obviously, if you're supposed to duplicate the leaders, you won't duplicate the leaders. So I'm basically insinuating that we're making all this money, and then here's the gag, y'all. This is the crazy part. These messages are from other leaders. These messages are from other people who were in the business. We literally had a group chat specifically for testimonials. So what people would do is they would put in testimonial, whether it was true or not. We would put it in the testimonial group, and my leader created this testimonial group chat so that when we wanted to prove to other people like that the business really works, that we could go to the testimonial group chat and just show them all the testimonials. That doesn't mean that that was a real testimonial or whatever. These were testimonials that mostly it was leaders. They would just type in their experience or whether it was true or not, because they knew that that is where you're going to be able to show social proof. We didn't put like the bad stuff in the testimonial group chat. We're putting only positive things, whether they were true or not. And that's what I screenshotted. I just screenshotted stuff that was from this testimonial group. So it's just really unfortunate that my life was consumed by this. Like, it's Sunday and I'm still promoting this business. Like a whole weekend promoting the business. The business. It's so shady, y'all. I hope that this video, hopefully it's not gonna be too long, but hopefully it just kind of shed some light, gave you some insight on some of the crazy things that I used to portray, I used to duplicate, and my intentions are that it informs you to make just better decisions when you join an MLM. If you choose to join one, I don't advise for it, but if you choose to, that's what you're gonna do. But hopefully this just gives you like those red flags to look for. So this girl is trying to be so motivating, and I was living in my parents' basement. This girl is saying to work on the weekend, that I'm not, like, I shouldn't be sleeping. Like, that is wrong. Like, we have to use common sense, but I was too deep in to even think about common sense. It's crazy. If you like this video, make sure you like literally like it, because that's gonna help this video show up on the algorithm so that more people can see it and more people can get the word and the message about how to avoid these shady businesses and business practices. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you can stay connected to more of the content that I post, because I will continue posting my MLM content. I will continue embarrassing old Ciara. So make sure you subscribe so that you can see that and you can grow with me through this experience. If you've been in an MLM, hopefully it's also just healing for you to know I'm not alone. I was doing the same things. I can relate. That's really why I do this, because I know that it's healing to know that it's relatable, because a lot of times these MLMs try to gaslight us to make it seem like we're the crazy ones. We quit on a great opportunity. We're the ones that were wrong. But no, we were brainwashed, and we were brainwashed because these companies were were telling us a story, just like we ended up doing, telling people stories, but we learned it from our leaders. We were duplicating everything that was a lie, and then we did it to others. But we were first taught, we were first lied to, and then we continue to duplicate that. It's really, really crazy. I love you, and it's you who I do this for. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.